What we need to make different. And what we found is if you want a system that moves, if you want an organization that moves, you need to begin with the assumptions. What are the assumptions that the people who are doing the day-to-day work, what are the assumptions that the people who are managers are making? And then mission, vision, and values. We all have them, and in most places they're wall hangers. They're not something that people actually use. And yet the literature is entirely clear. Organizations that have best practice have living mission, vision, values. And we're going to talk about that. And then this whole issue of what's called alignment. Are we getting things to move in the direction we want them to go? Are all the pressures pushing us in the direction that we want to go? Or are some of them pushing us sideways and some of them holding us back? And how do we get them better aligned? How do we get them so that they move us in the direction that we want to go? And then, how do we make this happen for all the people? Not a few of the people, but all the people. Scale. And then finally, if you're going to do this, you have to be able to manage change. And where a lot of organizations fall apart is they don't recognize that the beginning is fun and exciting, and the middle bit is a slog. One of my favorite quotes that you're going to see later is, all change looks like failure in the middle. It's always tough. So how do you manage it? And at the end, we're going to be looking at resistance. If you are not getting resistance, you are not leading change. It is human nature when we say, you know how you were doing it yesterday, we want you to do it different tomorrow? It is human resistance to go, oh yeah? Really? So we're going to take a look at that. So this is pretty much the way we're going to spend the rest of the day, looking at these things. And we're going to start with assumptions. And we all make them. You could not get through the day without assumptions. I asked earlier if you got here by car. You all kind of nodded, yeah, I got here by car. Well, how did you expect me to get here? Well, the car you came in, did you expect it to start first try? Yeah? How many of you used to own a car where you couldn't make that assumption? One of my favorite cars when I was younger was a sports car, an old sports car, which consumed a third of my paycheck routinely. And for months I had to park on a hill, because if I wanted it to start, it had to roll. So we make assumptions, like you know, if your car didn't start, you would be late, because you assume it will. You make assumptions all throughout the day that help you get through the day. But you have to surface the assumptions that people are making around the individuals that we support. Some of them are helpful, some of them hold us back. What are the assumptions that people make? And to illustrate this and have a bit of fun, we're going to go to YouTube.
We love it here in Austin. Andrew, what are you going to do for us today?
I'm going to sing.
You're going to sing?
Growing up, I was a huge fan of Marilyn Manson and Rob Zombie and all these different rock stars. They really became an escape for someone like me, who felt that I was an outsider. Growing up, I was alienated because I was never interested in athletics or what everybody else in my family was interested in. Singing was always an escape. It was always a comfort zone.
Why are you so nervous?
This is my first time singing in front of anybody.
Really?
Yes.
Never sang in front of anyone before?
Anybody.
Hey, well, I'm rooting for you.
Being on America's Got Talent is a huge step for someone like me who's never sang in public before, never sang in front of even my family. I think my days of being shy and being an outcast have reached their end, and I'd like to be able to really show what I can do.
Give them what you got, man. All right? I'm with you. Wow! You go now. Okay, so we got it. Don't be nervous, Andrew.
Rough day at the office? Another field. What's your name?
My name is Andrew De Leon.
Andrew, you've got an unusual look, but is this how you walk around all day?
Yes.
Kind of a goth look you would describe this as?
Yes.
I assume you're a singer?
Yes.
Well, listen, why don't you do your thing?
Okay.
Pause
Good luck.
it, please.
Thank you.
Pause. Hello. Can you pause it? Yeah. So, have any of you seen this before? A number of you have. Don't tell your friends. Because what would you expect if I weren't doing this in front of a big audience? What would you expect him to be singing? How would you expect him to sound?
Hard rock.
Hard rock. Alice Cooper. Think he's going to be good? Maybe. You never know on one of these shows. But we make assumptions based on appearance. So let's hear his voice. So, those of you who hadn't seen it were going, really? I don't know how many times I've seen it, and I keep thinking lip sync. How is that voice coming from that body? It just seems not possible, but it is. How many of you have made assumptions about the people that you work with, and then had that person challenge your assumption? But assumptions determine what we will try with the person. Assumptions confine the person as well as tell us what might happen. When I was first working on helping people get jobs, we were saying, well, we have to get people places in their community where they'll be valued, where we can find something that they're really going to be appreciated for. And let's work on this. And one of the agencies I was working with, just brilliant at this. And they said, we have found the perfect place for this fellow we want you to see. And I'd never met him. So I go to this community center, a place like this. Him has an entrance door. And he's the greeter. And you walk in, and he says, welcome. He has this basso profundo voice that I am envious of. Because I make a lot of my living talking to people, and I would love to be able to just routinely have that voice be deeper and more resonant. And whenever you hear that from him, you start scanning for where did the voice come from. Because he is sitting in a positioning chair, and he's about 4 feet tall. And you are going, really? And he goes, yes, welcome. And your assumptions are blown away. So we really need to think about the assumptions. If we can go back to the PowerPoint, please.